as we approach Halloween, there is a post that I posted on my Facebook page today and LinkedIn and Instagram that just really spoke to me, and I just had to share it. And it's attributed to a Steve Garnaas-Homes. He's a retired minister. And I don't know. I've tried to find it online to verify that it's actually his quote. Haven't been able to, but either way, I'm going to give him credit for it because it's awesome. Halloween, a day when we get it right. Strangers come to us, beautiful, ugly, odd, or scary, and we accept them all without question, compliment them, treat them kindly, and give them good things. Why don't we live like that? That's what I want to talk about after the intro. Welcome to my journey of self-discovery, life balance, career success, and business creation. This podcast works to answer the question of how successful professionals like us stop drifting and get focused on keeping our careers and businesses growing rapidly while having a full, balanced, and vibrant life that we absolutely love. What we call the Third Power Life. And this is the Third Power Life Podcast. So Halloween, a day we get it right, when no matter who comes to us, no matter how they appear, what their costume is, what the face that they're showing us, we treat them kindly and we give them presents. And we say, and we compliment them. Why isn't that our everyday life? You know, why are we so afraid of what's different, of those that are not like us, that are different or ugly or scary or odd? Yeah, I've always said that normal people are the ones that scare me. You know, I'm like, if somebody's a stranger, does that mean they have to be stranger than I am? Because that's going to be hard to do. Nobody's a stranger. We are all human beings on our journey. We have all had very different experiences, very, very different paths we have tread. And why is it so hard to meet someone where they are? I know I kind of talked about this on the gender neutral formal salutation podcast a few episodes ago, but for me, I'm going to treat everyone as though you are a welcome guest, right? You know, compliment you, treat you kindly, give you good things, right? That's my goal, right? And I'll be honest, I don't always make it, right? You know, I'm human. I have my foibles and all of that. And, you know, it's interesting when we take time for introspection, because I realize that I have biases, right? There are people I will see and events that I will experience, and I understand that my first reaction is something that's not okay, right? You know, I'm 50 something, right? And, you know, there are things from my childhood, things from my upbringing that are kind of baked in, right? Not an excuse. Hear me. There are biases, there are I can't think of the word right now, but there are things inside me that I will react. First thought is, ooh, weird, that person's not like me, get away, right? And then because there's a pause, right? We don't have to act on or say or whatever our first inclination. It's like, wait, no, that's not right. That's not who I want to be, right? So we have who we are by default, right? We have our drifter selves, if you will, and the person that's completely driven off of our past and our, well, not finding the words today, but it's who we are just without thinking, right? Our instincts, that's the word I'm looking for. The things that have been kind of baked into us at a young age. As we mature and become adults, there is a gap between our instincts and what we actually do. Now, for an unfortunately large number of us, that is a very tenuous filter. Right? But I have made it my goal, and I really hope that you make it your goal to increase that filter. And what I'm feeling is what I'm thinking is what my initial reaction. Is it real? Is it based on reality, or is it some thing that I was, adults joked about when I was 3, right? What is your filter? And I have done my best to make sure that my children have a post-filter experience of my interactions with other people, right? Because, for me, growing up in the South in the, 70s and 80s, there are some things that I don't want carried forward. If I'm being real, right? There are judgments, there are the biases, the bigotry, all of those things. I want it to stop with me, right? No more. So as much as possible, I am making sure that my progeny get post-filter dad, not pre-filter dad. And so my wish for all of you is to look at the world in the way that it really is and meet people where they are. Beautiful, ugly, odd, or scary, we accept them all without question. We give them compliments, and we give them wonderful things. That's the world that I want to make. That's a life to the third power. That's a world to the third power, where strangers come to us, beautiful, ugly, odd, or scary. We accept them all without question, compliment them, treat them kindly, and give them good things. So as we enter this Halloween season, make it your goal to live your life that way. I know I'm making it mine. Till tomorrow, my friends, keep living your life and make the world to the third power. I'm glad you enjoyed this podcast. Please let us know what impacted you in today's episode. You can join our Discord or Facebook community to connect with like-minded people that want a real third power life. You can go to thirdpowerlife.com or look in the show notes for links. And remember, hit that like, subscribe, and rate button for the Third Power Life podcast. Until next time,